When a man called David Motsamayi arrived here in 1962, it wasn't to learn policing, but what the college called endurance and self-defense techniques. It was 3 months of hard military training. Colonel Fekade Wakena was his trainer. He soon learned who the stranger really was, Nelson Mandela, the tall, often smiling, anti-apartheid activist who never gave up.
He was a very strong man. Sometimes he even did better than the trainer. It was difficult training with very long hours.
Officially, Mandela's presence at the camp was a secret, but he couldn't hide his identity. It's Nelson Mandela's stay here that made him even more determined to fight for free South Africa. In his autobiography, he talks about his stay in Ethiopia as having a big impact on him, one that strengthened his resolve to liberate his own country. Tesfaye Adede was a police orchestra director. His conversations with Mandela inspired him to write a play called The Black Voice.
The rule said he could only talk to the director of the academy, who would brief the emperor at the time, Haile Selassie. We tried to talk to him, though, especially at breakfast. I was curious to know about apartheid.
Ethiopia's history of resistance to colonial rule endeared many revolutionaries to the country. Mandela returned in 1992, right after he was released from prison in South Africa, and forgave his jailers.
You can make it also that kind of mercy. This is a special quality of a person, and we are getting this kind of personality. It might be also in a century, in 100, 200.
And so Ethiopians in their own way pray for Nelson Mandela. They say that the country was always his home. After all, they gave him a passport with his assumed name, David Motsamayi. Catherine Soy, Al Jazeera, Addis Ababa, Ethiopia.